European chestnut orchards have been facing a serious crisis for several decades. Chestnut production has declined significantly, mainly due to the spread of Phytophthora root rot and chestnut blight. One of the most effective methods of orchard restoration is to replace dead trees with new hybrid cultivars that combine the quality of the European chestnut with the greater resistance of Asian species. A major step in this direction was taken by the French National Institute for Agricultural Research (INRA), which launched an interspecific hybridization program in 1956 using the European chestnut, Castanea sativa, and the Japanese chestnut, Castanea crenata. The aim of the breeding program was to develop new cultivars with larger, higher quality nuts, good vigor, easier propagation, and, above all, greater resistance to Phytophthora root rot. The program resulted in important cultivars and rootstocks such as Marie-Dunne, Marigold, Marsal, Marival, Marlhac, and, most notably, Bouche de Bétazac. Today, these hybrids are becoming the foundation of the modern revival of European chestnut growing. They demonstrate that selecting the right cultivar, using a resistant rootstock, applying suitable cultivation techniques, and promoting the consumption of chestnuts and chestnut products can help halt the decline of this valuable crop. In this video, we will present the most important achievements of the French breeding program and explain how modern hybrid cultivars can contribute to the restoration of chestnut orchards and the preservation of the sweet chestnut for future generations. Modern sweet chestnut growing increasingly relies on carefully selected Euro-Japanese hybrids. These cultivars combine the desirable fruit qualities of the European sweet chestnut with the vigor and greater disease resistance inherited from the Japanese chestnut. The most important are Marigold, Marsal, Marival, and the outstanding Bouche de Bétazac. These hybrids can be grown as fruit-producing trees, while selected plants are also used as rootstocks for grafted chestnut cultivars. Marigold is a vigorous and well-known French hybrid. It produces attractive, commercially valuable chestnuts and has become an important cultivar in modern European orchards. It also produces viable pollen and can contribute to the pollination of pollen-sterile cultivars. However, when used as a rootstock, its graft compatibility must always be carefully verified, as it is not equally compatible with all cultivars. Marsal is especially valuable as a rootstock. It is vigorous, propagates relatively well, and shows good graft compatibility with many important chestnut cultivars. For this reason, Marsal has become one of the most respected rootstocks used in modern chestnut nurseries and commercial orchards. A healthy and compatible Marsal root system can provide a strong foundation for the entire tree and support its long-term growth and productivity. Marival is another useful Euro-Japanese hybrid. It can produce large chestnuts, but it is also valued as rootstock material and as part of the pollination structure of an orchard. Together with Marigold and Marsal, it demonstrates that the choice of cultivar below the grafting point can be just as important as the choice of the fruiting variety above it. But the undisputed star of this group is Bouche de Bétazac. This exceptional French hybrid produces very large, attractive, and easy-to-peel chestnuts. Its nuts have an excellent appearance, good flavor, and the premium quality demanded by both professional growers and customers. Bouche de Bétazac represents a true first-class dessert chestnut and is one of the most impressive cultivars for the fresh market. However, even this champion cannot produce a reliable harvest alone. Bouche de Bétazac is pollen-sterile, which means that it does not provide usable pollen for itself or for neighboring trees. Compatible pollen-producing cultivars must therefore be planted nearby. Marigold, Marival, or other proven pollinizers can form part of a well-designed pollination plan. Using several genetically different pollinizers is safer than relying on only one tree or one cultivar. A successful modern chestnut orchard therefore needs three essential elements: a premium fruiting cultivar, a strong and compatible rootstock, and reliable pollinizers. Bouche de Bétazac can be the star that produces extra-large, first-class chestnuts, while Marsal provides one of the best foundations on which that champion can grow.